I am up for another one, even though it's getting a bit late. I feel like that's fine. Preloaded. Let's do this one. Cards have one upgrade slot and it's already filled. I wonder what happens if we find the relic that has the same effect as upgraded drafts. We will see in case that happens. We are Soul Guard, assisted by traditional Awoken. So we have Restores, Flash Freeze, Razor Sharp Edge and Ice Storm are all pretty decent cards. We have Daysap Talos, we have Fell with Scourges, and we have Seraph with Consume. Sounds fine to me. First Hell Pact. And we're Awoken. Yeah. Sketches of Salvation. Ooh. Sketches of Salvation. Huh? Sinner Salve is not terrible considering our boss layout. We have Scourge Fell and we have Seraph the Diligent. I'll go Sinner Salve. Sketches of Salvation will probably have given us an easy win, but I think we'll be fine. Let's go Cold Channel. Mark of Invasion. Give me the Ice Storm, please. No Ice Storm, huh? This is gonna be rough. Is there another way? There isn't. Could have not played the Restore. That wasn't a great option either. Again, we need to block and heal up Soul Guard and at least kill you. Yeah, I want the Frostbite on you. Train Sword in the back and regen. Actually Razor Sharp. More Frostbite on you. Solid. Double stack Flash Freeze, Holdover Energy Siphon, or Permafrost Urchin Spines. Spell Weakness deck have a hard time with preloaded. I'm gonna take that expensive Frostbite thingy. Resto Data with magic power is neat. We need some way to scale up Soul Guard's defense. That might just be over here. Shops don't really matter all that much to us. Large Titan Sentry. I think we can make some use out of that. Rather get some use out of it. Do I wanna overpay for a cost reduction on a Razor Sharp Edge? I think I do. Anything I want it to be intrinsic instead of having another upgrade on it? No. I think we have to be a bit more careful with upgrades here. That could be worth it. But I think I will just go with the small upgrades here. I don't think we need them right now, but we will keep these trains steward at least until like ring 5. So they're gonna provide some value. And the upgrades are very cheap, so I think we gonna use you up pretty quickly. Keep Soul Guard in the back. Scale up the Shards early. Nice. Sure, you are in the back. It is fine to have these kind of buffs on you. Frostbite them down. Cost reduced Ice Tornado. That's not bad. Is it better than... Yeah, I think it's better than the Helical. Cost reduced Sharpen is tempting. The Sting is also quite good. Kinda want that Sharpen. Animus of Will with extra health. None of these really appeal to me. Your essence is just, yeah, the Revenge Frostbite trigger and some extra health. Cold Celia essence could go there, but meh. Kinda wanna look at more units. Maybe we'll find a good one. Large Siren of the Sea. That might be a good one. It might. I will take it. Maybe we just put the Siren of the Sea in the Titan Sentry for the incant. No, maybe we do it the other way around, if at all, but I think we don't do much at all in that regard. I kinda want an Extreme Stone, or at least a Piercing Stone for my Ice Tornado. That would be nice. Glowing Brands. Rare Hellhound. Probably Hellhound over the others. Quick Transcend Imp. Impolate is useless. I will take a Spike. With the Hell Pact, yes. That is quite good. Right, there is a dupe here. I think we just dupe the Spike of the Hellhound. That is a pretty good card. 8 Rage and Armor for free. This is a top floor setup. Slightly spooky. Just slightly spooky. I wish we could play you on the second floor, but that will do. Start healing you up. Give you some armor as well. Ice Storm, happy to have it. The Razor Sharp badge on the Clergyman works now, but I think we just use the Ice Tornado. That Frostbite won't make a difference. Play the card on the top. Heal you up, give you some spikes. Incant some more. Seems good enough. The Evil Lady is back. Let's get some armor. The Evil Lady has 62 Frostbite on her. So... flying bosses are not that big of an issue. Is that a consume remove, the Awoken Rail Spike, while we have first Hell Pact? Wow. Wow. We have to turn down a holdover Cycle of Life, but I think that's worth it. Quick Cold Celia. Is that what we want? I kinda want it, but I kinda don't. I should probably take it. Capacity is gonna be a problem. It depends. I'll take draw. Actually, I don't think capacity is gonna be a problem. Unit upgrades. No, let's look at the relic and more units. Concussive Coals versus Cheetor's Hand. I don't think we really need Concussive Coals. Cheetor's Hand helps us set up the Awoken Rail Spike a little bit better. Still no damage upgrade, huh? Wine Model with multi-strike. With multi-strike. I will take the Wine Model because I want the Wine Model. We do this. And I think I take another value stone on the Razor Sharp. Don't have to take these, but I think it's worth. Yeah, let's go Code Channel 2. Multi-strike for a random artifact, huh? Oh dear. Okay, having Shark in the first hand is great. It's amazing. And I think we set up Soul Guard on the middle floor, maybe even. With Cold Celia behind. Protecting the Wine Model. That makes sense to me. Wanna get you some armor. Frostbite might matter here. Let's see. We're pretty far off of killing this guy. Ice Storm isn't great right now. Wine Mother goes on the top floor and then Flash Freeze you. And we probably want to save the Sharpen. Wine Mother on the top. Why are you not dying? Because we only have one shard. Two shards will also not kill you, because this guy doesn't have... this guy doesn't have attack. Guess we'll go Ice Storm then. Heal you up some more. Let's see, how far off are you? I guess we just take damage once. Yeah, that seems to be the best option. Set up the Cold Celia here, cast as many spells as possible. Definitely cast the Razor Sharp and the Sharpen and the Sting. Yeah, we juggle the rest of that. Get our damage upgraded a bit. This guy on the top floor will only hit us once. And it's only spikes damage. You. We can kill you with an Ice Tornado. That might be appropriate. Although I could instead play the Rail Spike earlier. I like this. And the Quick Sweeper has everything under control. We want to play as many spells as possible. But maybe not the Flash Freeze, that is better against bosses. I think we do put these Train Steons down. Just take the 8 armor. Actually against this boss that might have been a mistake. We want to play the Flash Freeze on the boss. These backliners die to the spikes, which is very nice. Not both of them, actually. We can make both of them die to the spikes. This is pretty good. Don't want to make both of them die to the spikes, actually. Whoops. Luckily we didn't discard anything of importance. Because while we get a Weight of Contrition this way, if we killed the backliner, we would have gained a much worse one of these Scorchers. Well, Self-Mutilation isn't much worse, it's just basically the same thing. Shouldn't have put the weight back. But we have one anyway, so... Frostbite doing a good job. Oh yeah, I'll take a Vapor Funnel, gladly. That would have been not actually useful this time around. Double stack Frenzied Swarm, large Cuddle Hex. Consuming Titan's Tooth. That might be what we go with, actually. Preserve Thorns, I really want that. Edge Prior with multi-strike. Don't think it ends now. Let's get the Preserve Thorns. That is a lot of incant triggers. Relics are what carries run like this. Cleansing water and sigilled seaweed. Sigilled seaweed I think is more important. Get these harvest triggers and stuff like that silenced. Buff effects, yeah, they exist. Some of them are even important, like stealth. But we don't care too much about stealth because we deal frostbite damage with revenge triggers mostly. Bloating fungus, root split mask and lost luggage. Let's take a look at the caverns next. Ooh, refractions. That might be handy. Minor refraction on the cold salient and Cupid ones. Doubles our damage output. Well, our quick damage output. Lost luggage is pretty close to being great. I guess we get energy next. I can't reroll and afford another relic, but I could buy one right here. We don't have enough regen for those to matter. Root split mask might help. Heaven's Seal. We might have to set up on the top floor and make use of root split mask here. We can pretty easily do that. We're not up against a stealth boss. Solgar, Cold Celia, Titan Sentry, Sharpen? I think that's our play. Buy us some time to scale up. Not bad, not bad. We do want to play Wine Mother. This is probably a fine turn to play the Train Steward. Actually. No, we want to play the Resto Deader. That means we are not playing the Train Steward, I suppose. Fine with me. 14 Frostbite won't be enough to kill you. This guy is a bit of a problem. Ice Tornado will help solve it though. I guess we play everything else. No, we put the Ice Tornado back so we can easily foregone power this turn. This is a Rail Spike turn. Do we have another way out of this than Ice Tornado? I think we do. Conserve Thorns. Preserve Thorns. Pretty much the same thing, right? We want to play... We might actually want to play Ice Tornado. No. Play this and then Rail Spike for 4. Okay, that was not very well handled. Luckily, we have the Root Split Mask and a Quick Sweeper. don't think we need this right now. Nice. This might be the turn where we play the Ice Tornado on the bottom floor. Possible. These backliners just die to quick sweep anyways, so we use the Ice Tornado to prevent damage to Soul Guard there. You deal 42 a turn. Well, not a turn. No, a turn. 42 a turn. That is pretty much what I wanted to say. Well, I guess we try to discard it instead. We have a 50-50 chance. We don't need the quick sweeper, but yeah, I wanted to frostbite there. And we win. Not even necessary to play these things. You are stacking up frostbite on yourself really quick with that multi-strike. Traitor's Quill, I will take it. It's gonna be useful in one way or another. That Ice Storm is very tempting. Actually, let's get it right away. No. No. Do we want descent capabilities? I feel like they might come in handy. No, it's not really what we want. It's not what we need in this deck. Let's hunt some more relics. Oh, Pilestone Housing. Also Totem Fragment. Is Totem Fragment something? It's a bit harder to use, but we have the Titan's Tooth, the Ice Storm, the Ice Tornado. Yeah, but Pilestone Housing is great. We go for this Merchant of Steel here. Maybe find some upgrades for our Sirens. I will still... Will I dupe here? I think so. I think that's still worth. I could have duped the Rail Spike instead. That would also have been pretty good, but this just doubles our sweep damage. That does matter quite a bit. Are we on the bottom floor here? I don't dislike that actually. Frostbite on the statue is more useful than the regen. Alright, we now have a second sweeper. I forgot. We should have played you on a higher floor. But that's fine. We won't need the second sweeper in this battle. No, I should be playing the Rail Spike. For boss damage, the Vine Modder is actually the better buff target. Which is quite funny to me. And we are soon getting to the point where the boss damage is actually what matters. I am quite happy about Sinner's Salve right now. There we go. That takes care of that wave. What do we want to do this time? We don't have this card in hand, so maybe the Titan's Tooth can go back. Yeah, let's play the Ice Storm. Wow, straight up deleted that enemy, huh? That will cause us to Ember Drain. Ah, that was the card I wanted to avoid discarding, but it's okay. Fel has 64 Frostbite on her already. That's pretty significant. Let's start with some stings. Yeah, let's heal back to full. I think we're now at the point where we can start thinking about the boss damage. Fine. And this one as well. Flash Freeze is probably the best spell to draw here. Oh, pretty close. Fel has some power. 22 times 2. That's not bad. Can you withstand the frost though? Apparently not. Holdover Effigy. Now if that helped us against the Divinity, I would be all for it. But against the Divinity it's not gonna be that exciting. Because the order is combat. Soulguard gets hit a bunch of time. Frostbite stacks up on the enemy. Frostbite deals damage, Divinity clears it. Before I ever get the chance to play a Hoarfrost against it. So that's the problem. As said, we pick up energy here. And now we try to find upgrades for our Founding Seal. Nice. Very nice. Runestone. Oh, they already have this... yeah, right. They already have the tiny one. I forgot. Let's make Shark even bigger. And let's make you healthier. Whoops. I don't think it's really worth fusing you two into one another. You die too early. That gives us the 3 stings immediately though. Actually that might be better. Yeah. We wasted the money on that Heartstone. Let's get the stings immediately. Anything we wanna Spell Chain or Intrinsic? No, because we can only affect the starter cards. Revenge, apply Frostbite 2. That is a big upgrade. Soulguard will need some more help to survive the Divinity waves. The relic that increases champion health would actually be quite nice. I think once again we're in the middle floor with most of our stuff. Definitely with Soulguard. Let's gather some shards. Killing these backliners saves us a lot of damage. I'm okay with not playing these foregone powers right now. That would be nice on the Titan Sentry. Let's set you two down and go with the Preserve Thorns for some incants. Discard the Titan's Tooth? Oh, didn't work out. That guy on the top has healed back to full, but he will be stuck there for 2 turns. That's not enough Frostbite to kill him though. Hey Nate! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome Nate, Raiders. How was your stream? I assume you were playing Monster Train as well. Do we get the armor? We don't need it. I think we go with the Rail Spike here. The Awoken version. But maybe we play the Flash Freeze first. Yeah, the higher Frostbite means you die more quickly to the pyre. And that's gonna matter. That's gonna save us a lot of health. Let's apply some spikes as well. That Gilded Wing. That Gilded Wing is annoying. Not much we can do but incant. I guess we can get some rage onto our sweepers. That lost us damage because Soulguard no longer has to attack the Steel Wing. So, whoops. Let's see. You have 290. To kill you in 3 turns, we would need to deal a bit less than 100 a turn. We already have that. To kill you in 2 turns, we would need to deal much more than that. I don't think we can get there. So let's throw some Frostbite on you as well. I think from here on out we will have the damage to kill these guys. Hey Awesome Lord! Welcome! Yeah, you we can actually take down in 2 turns, right? 143... almost there. Some more Frostbite next turn and we are good. keep these buffs distributed. And that will do. That was slightly painful. Luckily not too bad. Titan's Tooth, I think, is our discard. 70 damage against you, we don't have that. This is a good time to get some of these Train Stewards out. We even kill the Wildwings as a nice added benefit. And I guess we just incant. Another 20. Could have been much worse against Shard buffed Heaven Seal, Gilded Wings. This is just we play everything, so what do we put back? The Resto Dado. It's gonna be more potent next turn. No, it isn't. We have Unleash. Flash Freeze on top, so we can cost reduce it with the Rail Spike. Draw 6, we can play one more spell here. Let's keep the Frostbite stacked. Of course we discard the remaining foregone powers. And we already have the win. Nice, nice. Permafrost Titan's Tooth isn't bad. Drain, no, I like that. Some more Frostbite stacking. Double stack the Wake, that is expensive, but yeah, I think it's too expensive. Large Stoned Wildwood Custodian. We already have our Essence slots filled, otherwise I would be tempted. Let's skip. And finally some more removals, or rather some removals finally. Improved Firebox. Yeah. Yeah. And a reroll. Split Anvil. That is also quite good. That's actually really good. Extreme Stone, please? Nope. Just another Twin Stone and Seek Stone. Oh well. We don't really want to double stack anything. Let's cost reduce Flash Freeze, I guess. Sure. If we can find an Extreme Stone, that's the best we can do. Do we even reroll? Do we even care about upgrading these base spells? Not really. Let's actually get some of them out of here. I want one Foregone Power gone. And I guess a Train Steward. Let's also remove the other unupgraded Train Steward at the shop. We could also get some shards for it, but I don't feel too confident with this deck. In that we can just take any shards we want. And I think we also get rid of a Restore. And maybe another one. Or another Foregone Power. 4 in a deck of 33, that should be fine. It's not like these upgraded Train Stewards provide much more value. Yeah, let's get rid of this Battlestoned Train Steward here. And then onwards to consume Seraph. We did pick up the Traitor's Quill, so I think we are pretty well prepared for this fight. Okay, let's survey the situation. We do have purifiers incoming from the bottom floor, half of them will be silenced. We have the Titan Sentry for the first few of them. Do we once again set up on the middle floor? Seraph has stealth, so we can't hit him directly, but he will still take Frostbite from Soul Guard. I think it's too early to consume the Ice Tornado. Rest of the stuff we can play out. Right, we need some room in our hand first before we play down the Vine Model Titan Sentry. And I think a Sting is the first thing we consume. Just gonna play these on this floor. I think the rest of our Ember flows into the Spike of the Hellhound on Soul Guard. Get that armor to facilitate the start. This first Gilded Wing. How much damage are we gonna have? Alright, we have the Anvil now. I might just keep the Preserved Thorns in hand to buff up my Sirens. Let's put back the Resto Deado so we can Rail Spike it. Yes. Sirens go down. Get rid of the Vengeful Shards. We play a nice Tornado first to consume it, so we don't consume the Rail Spike. Yeah. And then draw 3. Not that big yet, but still okay. Don't really want to play the Train Steward and get Ember Drained on the top. Let's heal you up a bit. Keep you around for a little bit longer. And yeah, just keep stacking some Frostbite on Seraph. That will make the final fight quite a bit easier. Is this a play everything turn? I think we unleash on the bottom floor. Get that shark back to full health. I guess that means we put back a dead weight. Should probably have been an Ice Tornado, an Ice Storm actually. Oh well, I guess we're okay discarding that one. Another chunk of Frostbite on the Seraph. Happy to see it. Do want to play the Sharpen. We can't discard the Titan's Tooth, so I guess I will put this one back. And actually we just play everything using our Anvil. Titan's Tooth on the top floor, hitting the Seraph. Probably play the Ice Tornado on the bottom right. Flash freeze the Seraph as well. Seraph is on our main floor, I like it. Play everything, put the dead weight back, we consume a Sting. Although I guess we could have consumed the Titan's Tooth instead. That would have worked. Rail Spike is back. Put a Flash Freeze on top, I guess. What do we consume? It doesn't matter much anymore. Although we will see the new deck, so... Guess this thing can go. Let's draw a full hand. Or up to a full hand, rather. Keep incanting. Shark dies this turn. That's fine. He takes the small fry with him, so... That's pretty much all I need right now. Why does this one have consume? Where did that come from? I have no idea. I think that's a bug. We have played a Sting already. I think because we put it back with Cheetah's hand, it kept the consume from Seraph. Even after we played a spell. I have to watch out for that. If I can find that again. But I kinda need a Rail Spike to confirm it. Well, we are gonna draw the Rail Spike again this fight, so... let's put the Ice Tornado back on top so we don't discard it by accident. Cranesteel can now go on the bottom. This Purifier is silenced, very nice. I guess it's time to consume the Ice Tornado. Sting you. Anyone need a heal? I should have put back the Unleash. But I think that's fine. Like this. Let's keep the Frostbite going. Final wave. Okay, so here's the Rail Spike. Normally I would put back the Sharpen, so I can cost reduce it. Then I would play the Sting, I guess. Then we play the large... Actually, we play Flash Freeze first. Then we play the large Rail Spike and look at the Sharpen. Does it still have Consume? It still has Consume. That is a bug. I'm gonna report that real quick. Against Seraph the... Whoops. Seraph the Diligent. If you put back a card with Cheetah's hand and draw it in the same turn, after already playing a spell and triggering the consume, that card will still be affected by consume. Be affected by? Will still have consume added to it. There we go. Oh, that one is already tracked. Okay. Well, not a surprise. Let's use the double stack Flash Freeze against the Seraph and heal up Soul Guard a bit. More Frost Bite. Let's keep the Ice Tornado in hand. And... well, we win. But let's see if we can save our units here. Probably not quite possible to save Soul Guard. Might require a bit too much. Yeah. But still pretty good. 1254 Frostbite at the end. It's a good number. It's a lot of Frostbite. Here is where I'm worried. This fight. This fight is scary. Luckily we don't have too many shards, so we might be able to be fine on the top floor. Middle floor, 10 times 2. That way we can still get some use out of the Titan Sentry. No, I think we want to be on the bottom. Right? We can easily kill the clergyman, so we only have to deal with these guys, but they do have incant. So they are gonna be annoying. We're also not gonna straight up take them out, even with the Ice Storm and the Ice Tornado. This is scary. You just apply some damage here, I suppose. Gain a bunch of armor and rage. That should have gone on the backliner, probably. The armor doesn't matter too much. Yeah, definitely should have. Let's go with an Ice Tornado and then an Ice Storm. We might actually be able to. Yeah, the rage definitely should have gone on the backliner. That was a pretty bad move. Let's see, we have a rail spike, we want to cost reduce, I guess the sharpen. You will be the one killing the spike channeler. So you... I should have put you... Yeah. Should have switched these guys around. Draw 5. We can't right now. I kind of want to play a foregone power. Just don't discard rail spike. The incants are silenced, so we don't have to deal with that problem. Flash freezes, I guess they just go on the boss, even though it's not like they matter too much there. I will keep the Ice Storm around for later waves. This is looking alright. We have the spike. Now does it go on the backline though? $72. Most of these guys have been silenced. Incoming is 16, 25, 34, 48. So a single restore will keep us alive. We don't hit spikes. And there is an Unleash the Wildwood in the deck. There we go, a single restore keeps us alive. Good thing we have the Unleash, because it is definitely necessary here. I kind of want to play everything, so we put back a Foregone Power. Fine. Let's heal back to full. Seems like a good plan. I like healing back to full with Soul Guard. Cold Channel Soul Guard especially. Chains was silenced, so we don't have to deal with his annoying stuff. Let's see, one Foregone Power is enough here. These guys have stealth, so we do need to take them out. Good thing I saved the Ice Storm. No, we have... Oh yeah, they have more health. That is not the buffed one. We already used that. We are not quite there. We need to be able to kill one of them in quick. And that is now possible. Nice, this guy just dies to 277 frostbite. We don't have the full heal, but we do have Resto Dedo. That might not be enough against this wave. We want to draw into Flash Freeze, I suppose. Definitely play it. Play the Sharpen as well. Looks like we're alright. The incants again were silenced, so we don't have to worry about them. I think here it is too important that I play the Rail Spike. I can't try to Foregone Power them. And let's stack our incants up. Nice. We now have enough quick sweep to take out pretty much anything. Divinity is slowly but surely going down. We are reaching pretty insane frostbite numbers here. Don't really need to play this. Doesn't really do anything meaningful. Let's get rid of the spell shield first. These guys do have incants, but we don't really care about them. Let's put the restore back so we can reduce the cost of that. Play these, play that, and win the game. Not that many more incant triggers needed here. There we go. Playing the whole hand did it. Nice. That is a one-turn boss rush even. That was a pretty good deck. We managed to get another expert challenge off the board. Preloaded is always one of the medium difficulty ones. Generally a bit harder than a normal Covenant 25 run, I think. Because you have less late game potential. Early game is easier. But in the late game it gets a bit harder. got some master race. I didn't have Gold Celia mastered. Wow. Preserve Thorns also, and 2 more. New record for Shards applied. Nice. We already had that combo. Oh well. Still no Awoken. They just elude me. Okay. Cold Channel Soul Guard is a really good way to deal with the Divinity, but most of the work here was done with by the Cold Celias, so. But Soul Guard did help, especially with the mini bosses and just damage on the Divinity itself. So that was nice. Yeah, otherwise very good deck. I really like that we got to pick up and unleash the Wildwood. Without it, the Divinity would have been much harder. Spikes of the Hellhound, they helped us a huge amount in the early game and were still quite relevant late because we had the first Hell Pact. And obviously Awoken Rail Spike with Consume Removal was a very nice pickup. Yeah. That was a pretty successful run.